The Battle of Saragarhi was fought before the Tirah Campaign on 12 September 1897 between British Indian Army and Afghan Orakzai tribesmen. It occurred in the northwest frontier province. The British Indian contingent comprised 21 Sikhs of the 36th Sikhs, who were stationed at an army post attacked by around 10,000 Afghans. The Sikhs, led by Havildar Ishar Singh, chose to fight to the death, in what is considered by some military historians as one of history's great last stands. The post was recaptured 2 days later by another British Indian contingent. Sikh military personnel commemorate the battle every year on 12 September as Saragarhi Day. Situation: Saragarhi was a small village in the border district of Kohat, situated on the Samana Range, in present-day Pakistan. On 20 April 1894, the 36th Sikh Regiment of the British Army was created, under the command of Colonel J. Cook. In August 1897, 5 companies of the 36th Sikhs under Lt. Colonel John Horton were sent to the northwest frontier province, stationed at Samana Hills, Kurag, Sangar, Sartopdar and Saragarhi. The British had partially succeeded in getting control of this volatile area, however tribal Pashtuns attacked British personnel from time to time. Thus a series of forts, originally built by Maharaja Ranjit Singh, ruler of the Sikh Empire, were consolidated. 2 of the forts were Fort Lockhart and Fort Gulliston, situated a few miles apart. Due to the forts not being visible to each other, Saragarhi was created midway, as a heliographic communication post. The Saragarhi post, situated on a rocky ridge, consisted of a small block house with loopholed ramparts and a signaling tower. A general uprising by the Afghans began there in 1897, and between the 27th of August and the 11th of September, many vigorous efforts by Pashtuns to capture the forts were thwarted by 36th Sikh Regiment. In 1897, insurgent and inimical activities had increased, and on 3 and 9 September Afridi tribes, with allegiance to Afghans, attacked Fort Gulliston. Both the attacks were repulsed, and a relief column from Fort Lockhart, on its return trip, reinforced the signaling detachment positioned at Saragarhi, increasing its strength to 1 non-commissioned officer and 20 troops of other ranks. On 12 September 1897, 10,000 Pashtuns attacked the signaling post at Saragarhi, so that communication would be lost between the two forts. The battle. Details of the Battle of Saragarhi are considered fairly accurate, due to Gurmukh Singh signaling events to Fort Lockhart by heliograph as they occurred. Around 9 a.m., around 10,000 Afghans reached the signaling post at Saragarhi. Sardar Gurmukh Singh signals to Col. Horton, situated in Fort Lockhart, that they are under attack. Colonel Horton states he cannot send immediate help to Saragarhi. The soldiers decide to fight to the last to prevent the enemy from reaching the forts. Bhagwan Singh becomes the first injured and Lal Singh is seriously wounded. Soldiers Lal Singh and Jua Singh reportedly carry the dead body of Bhagwan Singh back to the inner layer of the post. The enemy breaks a portion of the wall of the picket. Colonel Horton signals that he has estimated between 10,000 and 14,000 Pashtuns attacking Saragarhi. The leaders of the Afghan forces reportedly make promises to the soldiers to entice them to surrender. Reportedly 2 determined attempts are made to rush open the gate, but are unsuccessful. Later, the wall is breached. Thereafter, some of the fiercest hand-to-hand fighting occurs. In an act of outstanding bravery, Ishar Singh orders his men to fall back into the inner layer, whilst he remains to fight. However, this is breached and all but one of the defending soldiers are killed, along with many of the Pashtuns. Gurmukh Singh, who communicated the battle with Col. Horden was the last Sikh defender. He is stated to have killed 20 Afghans, the Pashtuns having to set fire to the post to kill him. As he was dying, he was said to have yelled repeatedly the Sikh battle cry, Bol Sa Nihal, Sat Shri Akal, Akal, meaning immortal, beyond death, the supreme creator, God unbound by time and non-temporal. Having destroyed Saragarhi, the Afghans turned their attention to Fort Gulistan, but they had been delayed too long, and reinforcements arrived there in the night of 13-14 September, before the fort could be conquered. The Pashtuns later admitted that they had lost about 180 killed and many more wounded during the engagement against the 21 Sikh soldiers, but some 600 bodies are said to have been seen around the ruined post when the relief party arrived. The total casualties in the entire campaign, including the Battle of Saragarhi, numbered at around 4,800. Commemorative Tablet. The inscription of a commemorative tablet reads, Order of Merit. All the 21 Sikh non-commissioned officers and soldiers of other ranks who laid down their lives in the Battle of Saragarhi were from Firozpur district in Punjab and were posthumously awarded the Indian Order of Merit, the highest gallantry award of the time, which an Indian soldier could receive by the hands of the British Crown, the corresponding gallantry award being Victoria Cross. This award is equivalent to today's Param Vir Chakra awarded by the President of India. The names of the 21 recipients of the Gallantry Award are Havildar Ishar Singh, Naik Lal Singh, Naik Chanda Singh, Lance Naik Sundar Singh, Lance Naik Ram Singh, Lance Naik Utta Singh, Lance Naik Sahib Singh, Sepoy Hira Singh, Sepoy Dar Singh, Sepoy Jivan Singh, Sepoy Bola Singh, Sepoy Narayan Singh, Sepoy Gurmukh Singh, Sepoy Jivan Singh, Sepoy Gurmukh Singh, Sepoy Ram Singh, Sepoy Bhagwan Singh, Sepoy Bhagwan Singh, Sepoy Butta Singh, Sepoy Jivan Singh, Sepoy Nan Singh. Remembrance and Legacy. The epic poem Khalsa Bahadur is in memory of the Sikhs who died at Saragarhi. The battle has become iconic of Eastern military civilization, British Empire military history and Sikh history. The modern Sikh regiment continues to celebrate the day of the Battle of Saragarhi each the 12th of September as the Regimental Battle Honours Day, to commemorate the men the British built two Saragarhi Gurdwaras, one in Amritsar very close to the main entrance of the Golden Temple, and another in Firozpur Cantonment, which was the district that most of the men hailed from. In Indian schools, the Indian military, in particular the Indian Army, have been pushing for the battle to be taught in India's schools. They want it taught due to the heroism shown by the Indian soldiers to act as inspiration for young children in the field of bravery. There were articles like these printed in the Punjab's longest established newspaper, the Tribune, in 1999. The military action at Saragarhi is taught to students the world over, and particularly to students in France. Quote, although there seems to be no evidence for this claim, the news was enough to provoke political debate, and a battle has been taught in schools in the Punjab since 2000. Saragarhi Day is a Sikh military commemoration day celebrated on the 12th of September every year to commemorate the Battle of Saragarhi. Sikh military personnel and Sikh non-military people commemorate the battle around the world every year on the 12th of September. All units of the Sikh regiment celebrate Saragarhi Day every year as the Regimental Battle Honours Day. Saragarhi Memorial Gurdwara was built in memory of the 21 Sikh soldiers that fought at the Battle of Saragarhi. Saragarhi Day in the UK. Saragarhi was introduced back into the UK by writer and filmmaker Jai Singh Sohal and the British Army with the launch of the book Saragarhi, The Forgotten Battle in 2013 at Old College Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst. It has since been commemorated each year on its Battle Honour Day by the British Armed Forces. In 2014 the commemoration also took place at Sandhurst at the Indian Army Memorial Room. In 2015 it took place at the Honourable Artillery Company in London, where it is also due to take place in 2016. Various senior ministers and armed forces generals have paid tribute to Sikh service by mentioning the story of Saragarhi. In April 2016 the Defence Secretary Michael Fallon MP made mention as a special Vaisakhi event at the Ministry of Defence. In June 2016 the Chief of the General Staff Sainik Khattar did the same at a special British Sikh Association dinner. Saragarhi Challenge Cup. The British and Indian Army's polo teams commemorated the battle in 2010 by holding the Saragarhi Challenge Cup and raising money for the British Asian Trust, one of the Prince's charities. The competition was also held once again in 2011. Due to the controversial nature of one of the organizers, it didn't occur again. Saragarhi and Thermopylae. The battle has frequently been compared to the Battle of Thermopylae, where a small Greek force faced a large Persian army of Xerxes. The comparison is made because of the overwhelming odds faced by a tiny defending force in each case, and the defenders' brave stand to their deaths, as well as the extremely disproportionate number of fatalities caused to the attacking force. It is important to note that during the Battle of Saragarhi, the British did not manage to get a relief unit there until after the 21 had fought to their deaths. At Thermopylae, the 300 Spartans and their allies also stayed after the lines had been outflanked, to fight to their deaths.